Now, we all know how difficult it is to get our kids to eat vegetables, but I've come up with a no-mess, no-fuss way to hide vegetables in a sweet bran muffin. Follow me and I'll show you how. So to make your quick and easy carrot and courgette bran muffins, you'll need 160 ml of milk, 125 ml of oil, which I have already mixed here, 2 extra large eggs, 2 teaspoons of allspice mixed with cinnamon, which I have already done here, 1 cup of grated carrot, 1 cup of grated courgette, and a cup of raisins. With regards to the raisins, what I've done is just taken a teaspoon of flour and just dusted that over them. If you're adding, just a little baking tip here, raisins or a dried fruit or a nut to any baking that you're doing, all you need to do is just dust it in a little flour and it'll stop it from sinking to the bottom. Right, so we're ready to start. Now you're going to take your Sasko Quick Treats bran muffin mix and pour it into a bowl. We're going to crack the 2 eggs into our oil and milk. So now you're just going to whisk that up to get it all combined. Now you want to take your 2 teaspoons, 1 of cinnamon and 1 of allspice. Now once you've added that, what I want you to do is take your cupful of carrots, just throw that in. And then we're going to take the cup of courgette. We get all of that in there. Now that we've got that in, we're going to lastly add our raisins. Right, and now we're ready to add our wet ingredients to the dry. This is your egg, oil, and milk mix. And then we just mix it all together. Now you want to preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, and then you can either grease a muffin tray, or what I quite like to do, is it avoids the mess and fuss and the wash up afterwards, is you just take some of the wrapping that you would use for your kids' books, or otherwise some baking paper, cut it into squares, and then push it into the muffin tray. This also helps with keeping them fresher for a longer period of time because no air can get into them. You want a fairly large tablespoon of the mixture because you want to fill the muffin cups to about 3/4 of the height. Spoon it all in. Like I said earlier, these don't need to be greased, which will save you time and effort. Right, and once you've filled your 12 muffin cups, we're going to take this and pop it in the oven. Right, the muffins have been in the oven baking for 20 minutes, and it looks like they're perfectly done, but we just test with a skewer. So you can see the skewer's perfectly clean, which means they're done. Now you want to let them cool in the muffin tray for about 5 minutes before transferring them to a wire rack. Now you can serve them just as they are, pop them into the kids' lunch boxes or send them off with your husband or wife to work. Otherwise, you can serve them with butter and jam or a little bit of cheese, which works perfectly. And that, in a nutshell, is how it's done.
Another delicious recipe brought to you by Sasko flour. Always soft and fluffy.
Hoe lekker het was nou gebak en gebrou. Dankie, Kate. Of course, you can get the ingredients for that recipe by SMSing the keyword Sasko to 33728. We'll send you on the Pick n Pay shopping list.
That's right. And when you SMS that Sasko keyword, you will automatically be entered into our competition to walking away with a Sasko hamper that includes a very, very cool Bosch hand blender as well.
And
a whole lot
all
of
its
other things.
accessories. Exactly.
Yeah,
you
really,
can be the
really cool.
baking king or queen. Ever.
Talking about baking kings and queens, our espresso baking boot camp is back.
Oh, man.
How much fun did we have the last time?
Last year we had so much fun, and you know what? It wasn't only fun. We learnt a lot as well. I mean, what do I know from baking? Now, you know, I'm one step.
Wonderful. Now we've got 2 opportunities for you to get involved, so you can learn just like you and Dad, or
Not
you
that
can
you
just
knew
bring
anything as well.
Come on.
Come on.
But you can bring your culinary talents as well. It's going to be kicking off on the 2nd of February in Johannesburg, and then again on the 16th of February in Cape Town. Tickets are 350 Rand. You're going to get welcome drinks, you're going to get snacks, you're going to get a Sasko hamper, and you're going to get to take your baking stuff home as well, the things that you've made.
It is
and
brilliant.
So much fun, really. So it's happening at Capsicum Culinary Studio, and if you would like to be a part of it, all you have to do is email us at baking@expressoshow.com or give us a call on 021 430 9700.
That's it. We'll also put all those details on our website, expressoshow.com.
Exactly. We're looking forward to seeing you at the baking boot camp, and hopefully Ewan has brushed up on his baking skills by then.
I'll show you a thing or two. We'll see you guys just after the break.